We definitely get a band.
Mm. No, not this time, buddy. Not this time. Yeah, last time we listened to Rico and tried to put some Pharaoh Munch on here, and Pharaoh said, "No, Mr.
No.
Peter, no, Mr.
Oh,
Peter."
did they really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what did they? Spotify
Oh, yeah.
said. Spotify can't roll up on us and was like,
Surprise, motherfucker.
"Yeah,
Damn, that's
You
really tragic, bro.
You need to take
yeah."
that shit down ASAP, good buddy.
The amount of stuff we've been stolen and legally posted from Disney, Marvel, all these other sound effects. And in the end, it was Simon Says. Then we got a notice for it about. I'm like, jeez Louise.
Oh, that's
Simon
ass,
Says.
bro. That's real ass.
It be
Simon
your own
Says,
people,
get that
cuz.
shit outta here.
Swear.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Geeking Outside the Box podcast. We are a man down, but that's all right.
Man down.
We don't really need that nigga.
Oh, this is so irritating that I can't say what's good.
It is. I'm your host LB. I'm here with my
Yeah.
brothers. Rico, how you feeling?
We we got hit with the little but we're good. You feel me? On the recovery and looking at these motherfucking Magic the Gathering cards. So
What? You trying to play Magic?
No, I've been playing Magic, but the only reason why I'm really into it right now is because they did a crossover with Avatar: The Last Airbender. So
I'm not even mad at that. I played One Piece, and I played it once just to mess around with it, and it plays almost like Vanguard. So I was like, okay, I'm comfortable with it.
It's solid, bro. Like, you play Commander, it's 100. It's literally a deck of 100 cards, and you can only have one copy of each card. So you really got to theory craft what you want to build.
See,
It's spicy, bro. It's spicy.
I suck too much at card games to play something I have to think with. So
so do I, but a box and $160 later, I still didn't pull shit. So we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. Well, that's RNG and thug life for any card game.
How does the Magic game compare to like when y'all do Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
So I can really only
Magic
compare
has
it to the
cash
most recent games
prizes.
that I've played, which is like, yeah. First off, Magic and Pokemon have some of the best cash prizes, hands down. Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't matter what championship you're at. At best, they say, here's some card sleeves, here's a play mat,
Here's a card.
and at most, here's a card and here's a Nintendo Switch. There's one person who's won like 4 Nintendo Switches at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you talking like Magic gives you like 50 bands.
Yeah.
Man.
Magic.
Yeah.
There's no. I don't think there's no interactive cards in Magic and everything else. Whereas
there is.
Oh, there is. Oh,
there is. There's literally cards that say, "Oh, I'm gonna play this." No, you're not.
Oh, okay.
Just, yeah. Just go back. Matter of fact, it's my turn. I went on turn 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Magic got Magic got the gas, bro.
I'm a rage quit.
But
I'm sick of this.
We good. So
yeah. Hey, I don't know if this was true. I saw something on. It was either Facebook, like an ad, or it might have been YouTube, with some kind of video game in development that plays like Avatar.
That is in development from China.
Oh boy.
So basically there's like a whole bunch of different gods, like god domination against like humanity and stuff like that, and humanity gets tired of it, so they use like the life of the world, and they essentially turn that into like their own powers, which insert benders.
Okay.
And
fire, air, and water.
Yeah, but you could turn mist into ice. You could turn gas into fire. Blah 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 blah. The whole nine. And it's like essentially you're going in, and you are Kratos, but for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
So
I saw the gameplay for it. Yeah, I saw the gameplay that they were just pushing around. I'm like, I won't lie, this shit looks gas.
Bro,
Eventually, I'll jump back into gaming, but that one looks.
Bro, I haven't played a game in months.
You and me both, brother. My PS subscription expired. This remote doesn't have any juice to it. You know.
Nah, my little brother's expiration is coming up real soon, because if you think I'm dropping 80 bones on that subscription, he got another thing coming.
That's crazy. I mean, in the long run, I guess it it makes sense, because you paying what, it's about $20 a month.
No, I do yearly. So my shit come
No, I'm
out
saying
to it's $1.60 for both of us.
no, I'm saying if you're doing individually month by month, what is it, like $10 to $20? I have no idea what it is.
I have no idea what the monthly rate is.
Yeah, I've only done annually.
Yeah, I only do annually. So it's about 85 a person.
I'm broke boy status. I be doing monthly, because
But you pay more monthly.
You pay, you end up paying more monthly than you do for annual.
But monthly, I usually don't renew until I'm ready to play it again.
Okay, that's fair, because a lot of MMOs have that option too, where it's like, all right, cool, I don't feel like playing this month, so I'm just gonna stop paying the $15.
Yeah.
Which,
so
speaking of, I really need to stop paying $30 for 2 MMOs that I don't play anymore.
Fair. And it sounds well. But yeah, so John let his PlayStation experience go ahead and lapse and expire. We got a career that's about to expire pretty soon.
And his name is John Cena.
So,
this man be waiting for the
my
right
God.
segues.
I mean,
Stop
pretty
calling my fucking house.
Man, he always waits for the right segues.
So, John Cena, we're recording this on December 6th, so we plan to drop it next week. So by the time you're hearing this weekend, December 13th, Saturday night's main event, scheduled to be John Cena's last match. Real quick, do we think this is his actual last match, or do we think he lying?
I think he lying. I don't want to say he lying. I think WWE lying, because he has too good of a career to just not have him on screen anymore. I really think they're going to do him like the Undertaker, and maybe have like an appearance here and there, or have him promote, or find the new next John Cena, or maybe give him one match like every 5 years, or if he can even do that. Like, we know he has the physique to continue, but
but
the matches be catching up.
I think this is his last go round, unless they do the same thing that The Rock has been doing, right? He's stepping away for his career and for the sake of his body and health. Same thing Batista did, but Batista's like, I'm not coming back. So unless he just makes a random appearance, but I think this is what we see John Cena step away and really just focus on either his career or just being out of the business and on the self. So I don't think it's coming back.
Yeah,
I think
I lean more in the camp. Yeah, no, I lean more in the camp of where John at, which is I 100% foresee him being like, yo, like, I think he's a man of his word. Like, I honestly do. Like, he just seems, not to be all corny about it, but he just seemed like one of them dudes who, like, when he put it out there, like, nope, I told people this was it. This is the last time to see me. So they paid a bunch of money. I'm not coming to do that. I think what Rico is saying is right, that the WWE would love to be like, so you sure you don't want to come to Saudi Arabia and show up at this WrestleMania?
Get this money.
Right, they're going to pay you $5 million for one match. You don't want to show up for this one time?
Bro,
I'm sure they would want to try to push it, but yeah.
It ain't even got to be for a match, bro. We've known this for decades now, that John Cena's mic skills are untouchable.
Yeah.
So,
but
like,
I think his movie career is busting though. So I don't know if he gone.
Well,
I can see him. Well, he said he's retiring from in ring. Like, I think he can. He'll definitely show up. I think for promos or like special occasions.
100%.
But I don't think he's gonna wrestle. Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna wrestle again.
Okay.
Nah, I think the only way that he'll come back is if Randy Orton says, "Hey, fuck that. Like, you here for this promo, run me my ones. This is my last match." Like, I really think Randy and John would be a good one because we thought that we were going to see John and Edge for his last match, and that never
Well.
wound up happening.
Well, that's because Edge is in AEW, and
Yep.
Hey,
we
look, he
getting
can
we
come
getting the
back.
ring general though. We getting Gunther against John Cena.
I can't. I
Yeah.
don't like Gunther. I like him and I don't like him at the same time.
You don't
Go.
think he's worthy of being that
Not at all.
last?
Not at all.
Who would you want to have seen as his last match?
Randy.
I would have liked Randy. Obviously, they shot that early when they went to St. Louis and fought. So,
Yeah.
like, I think that's probably one of the mistakes they made. Besides turning him heel, which didn't work out,
Mm-hmm.
they ran through everything so quick. Like, think about it. A month after Mania, he fought Randy. The very next month, he fought CM Punk. It's like, bro, like you running out of everybody good
Yeah.
that you could have been
Yeah.
feuding with at the end.
Yeah.
They didn't even give him the Miz, which is wild. Like I was
Yeah,
like, yo,
that's
you ain't gonna
crazy.
Insane. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, you didn't have a match against the Miz in your last run. Like that's crazy.
And he's
gave
awesome.
they gave them
How dare
Sami Zayn over the Miz, which don't get me wrong, I respect the fact that you wanted to keep the run of the United States opener, you know, you wanted to keep that going, but come on, bro, it's the fucking Miz, bro. He's awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, their
Exactly.
careers are so tied together that he should have got at least one match.
At
They
least
did an
one.
R-Truth match with him. Like he should have got a Miz.
Which was crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
Like I say,
But
they
Gunther-
burned through.
listen,
They burned through
yeah,
it. They burned through a lot of the options early.
It did. But Gunther, I mean, obviously Gunther is really effing good, bro. And me and Rico was talking before you joined on, John, that they clearly trying to set up something where he's gonna be like the new legend killer. I think Rico kind of pointed that out where he already did this once this year. Like he fought Goldberg on Saturday night's main event in Goldberg's last match in the WWE. Like so is he just gonna be his gimmick gonna be like, yeah, I retire motherfuckers. What's up? Like this your favorite? That's cool. I'm about to chop the shit out of him and I'm putting his ass out.
Okay.
Hey,
the
them
legend
chops.
killer status.
Hey, it's gonna be the legend killer versus the legend killer, bro. Like, if you think about that, right? You retire Goldberg, you retire Cena. Randy's last match could also be against Gunther, and boom, you got the next torch.
Yeah.
You know, the torch hand me down of the legend killer of having still having one in the WWE. Like, I can see that 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll know, Rico, that they definitely go on this angle if next year he fight AJ Styles in his last match. Because remember, AJ said he retiring next year.
AJ,
This is last year.
that's right.
If he fight AJ at the end, we're like, all right, well, we'll see what's going on here. They just like, oh, you want one last match? Cool. Here go Gunther.
Hey, wait. Hold on. Can we acknowledge the fact that in the year of 2025, we have the best Styles clash that we have ever seen, where he caught that motherfucker off of the ropes?
Yeah. First of all props in the world
Yes.
to Kofi Kingston.
Yes.
Because Kofi's, first of all, his core to balance himself on the rope. And I don't know how he was able to perfectly springboard himself up from that stump
while he was on
land
his abdomen. Bro, it was just pure abdomen, like straight up abdominal muscles just to look up.
Yeah. John, I don't know if you saw it, but if you haven't, you need to watch. It's one of the best. It's definitely one of the best Styles clashes I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like the setup is amazing.
I came across it on just browsing through.
Yeah, because people are just going crazy about like, yo, what?
Yeah,
bro,
it came across like YouTube, and I'm like,
yeah, it was pretty damn smooth. AJ Styles clearly one of the best wrestlers of all time, bro.
Easy, bro, easy. If he's not in your top 10 somewhere, then you might be bugging the fuck out.
Yeah, if we're just talking like skill and talent, and maybe we should do that as a segment one day. Like
Yeah.
he's definitely up there. Like people like him, Brett, Sean, Kurt Angle, like Jericho, like those motherfuckers. Like it don't matter who they in the ring with. Like it's gonna look amazing.
Oh
And
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it's fantastic. Something else that's been fantastic has been the TV shows we've been privy to these last couple months.
Correct the moon.
And we're going to probably start with Welcome to Derry. But just in case there's somebody who hasn't been listening, we're going to pull out an oldie but a goodie.
Spoiler alert, this is not a test. If you didn't watch, that shit is on you.
Thank you very much.
Good old narrator. It's good
That's
to
all,
come
man.
back.
So we had 2 big shows that have been out recently, but we'll start with Welcome to Derry. It's from the It franchise, airing on HBO Max. Soon to be Netflix Max, but more on that later. And so it's pretty much like a
Netflix
prequel.
Max.
It is. I mean, that's what's going. I mean,
That's hilarious.
my hope is with all of that, not to get derailed, is that they come up with one name for whatever the platform going to be and stick to that instead of changing it every other year. But, man, so we got the prequel series to the recent It movies that came out in the late 2010s.
Yes.
And so it's following what they call the cycle. So in the book, every 27 years, I believe, the entity or it, pretty much wakes up from hibernation and goes on like a feeding free and killing motherfuckers in Derry. So this series is 27 years before It Chapter 1. So we're seeing some of the parents and obviously the family members of the characters we saw in the movies. Like I was telling Rico, Will, the black kid who's the Air Force pilot's son, is the father of Mike, the black kid in It Chapter 1. So we're seeing like, okay, this has been like how it's been going on for all these years. And so I think we're set in like the 60s right now, late 60s.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, no, it's pretty damn brutal. Like we start off with seeing the very first episode where like kids are just getting
Destroyed.
obliterated, literally obliterated. Like he took my man up, a kid, and just smashed his body into a screen, a window pane, and he literally just blew up, bro.
Yeah.
Which made the last episode when it's like, oh, so-and-so might still be alive. I'm like, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's
no way. There's no way.
Fam is a pancake. There's no way he's still alive.
Bro, he
Which
really
is crazy.
I mean,
And I'm wondering how Shorty didn't pick up on that, because she literally saw my man give him give him the old spinner-rooney, and
it was like a Hulk and Loki thing.
yeah,
Bro.
it was disgusting.
Yeah, no, it was wild. So we're following there's basically a new group of the Losers Club, as they're called in the movies. And you got the one girl let's start with Lily, who's the main character. And her trauma is that her dad died in the worst way possible. Like she left something, he went back, he worked at like a pickle factory. He went back to get something for her. The machine got turned on and he got sliced up into pickles, and she saw it, which is
insane.
Bananas. That on his own is wild.
Right.
Her mom is just peacing out. Like the fact that she just taking Valium and being like, nope, I can't deal with this. I can't talk to you. I can't help you. What?
Off the jiggers.
Bro, when she Rico, there's a point where, when she's getting exposed after the massacre, and they arrest the black girl's dad and trying to frame it all on the black man. And, she don't want to say nothing because she's scared they're going to send her back to the loony bin, Juniper Hill. She go grocery shopping. Ain't gonna lie, it might have been the creepiest thing ever. Because when she walked through that store and it's just a dude with the it smile, just like walking happily behind her, and like just all up in her hair, bro. And she don't turn around. You just watching it like, yo, don't nobody else see this? This is the freakiest thing ever.
Yes. Yes, bro. Every aisle he's coming past with just a nasty smile. And I'm like,
Yo. And when she turned around, he not there. And eventually they close in on her and like she get boxed in. And she see like these Wheaties boxes and they got all the kids who got murdered in this movie theater, faces on them. And then she see the pickles and it's like her pieces of her dad in the pickles. And started talking to him like, how you messed me up. And this course causes her to freak out. And then they send her ass to the asylum.
Yep.
And the moms just drop her off and don't even say nothing, just like, all right, bye.
All right,
I'm like,
all right,
yo,
take care. Yep.
it's wild.
Yeah.
But that's where she meets Ingrid, who seems to be the only nice adult who's white in this entire town. If you're white and an adult and over the age of 18 in this town, you're a piece of shit. So
Yeah.
that's one first
yeah.
and foremost.
Yeah, that's agreed.
Like when the black lady go to the butcher, Mr. Kirsch, and she sees them just beating the shit out of a kid, she like, shouldn't somebody do something like, boys will be boys. It's like,
right.
yo,
they serving him on the corner.
yeah, in broad daylight, people just walking by. Top of the morning to you.
Right.
What?
My man catching a fade before breakfast. Like,
yo, it was.
Yeah, that's all you hear. That's all you hear. Oh, hey, yeah.
Yeah, but that's where she meets Ingrid, who seems to be the only nice person, and telling her like, yep, stay out of the sewers and all that other shit. Like I said, a black man named Hank gets, accused because he a nigga of. I mean, that's what it is.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's the 60s.
Like even the black dude at the time, even the Chief Bowers, the racist police chief was even like, when they walked up to him like, why you ain't arrested me? He's like, I mean, he has an alibi. Even he was like, this seemed kind of flimsy. Like nobody even said they saw him there. They're like, maybe we should get you fired. And he's like, well, yeah, pick this nigga up. Let's go. It's time to go.
Crazy.
And that's how he gets arrested for. Yeah. So he has an alibi, but he can't say it because, and this will make every black woman listening unhappy. Apparently, he was getting it in for white woman.
He was chasing that snow, that snowflake.
Hey, all I want for Christmas. You feel me? Motherfucking giggity.
And this white bitch.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the fact that she was like, if you don't tell us you're going to Shawshank, he's like, listen, if I tell you, they gonna lynch me. So I guess I'm going to Shawshank.
I guess I'm going to jail.
I've been fucking white women since. Let me start.
And it's wild. I'm like, yeah, bro. And when he said, I was like, oh yeah, he just gotta go to jail. You gotta eat that, cuz.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, for sure. Because
either you gonna spend your life in prison or they gonna kill you, and you should have probably just went to jail. That's probably the right move.
Yeah.
But we also get a lot of characters and we talked about this a little bit in the last episode, the fact that, they pretty much make this like the Stephen King universe. Like again, the prison going to a Shawshank. We got Dick Hanlon, who's the
giggity.
Wow. Unbelievable. What's your you're out of control, man.
Put his ass on timeout.
That's not okay.
It's not.
Thank you, narrator. Thank you.
Yeah. And he's the character from the Shining movies. And he pops up in Dr. Sleep also when they do when the kid from the Shining movies, Danny, grows up, and I think Ewan McGregor plays him. Like, that's that character, right? So we've got him as the psychic. It's just so much stuff that's like all piecing together that it does make it a lot of work, bro. Like you gotta pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, you'll be like, wait, what the hell just happened? Who is this and why is this going on?
Honestly, you have to watch The Shining and Shawshank
to pretty much really understand everything.
To bridge it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got all that going on. I guess, John, I'll ask you, what for you has been like the best part of the show?
Man. So when they all decided to finally go into the sewer, and the military was closing in on what they need to close in on, along with the Native American, what's her name? The lady and her nephew, right?
Rose's nephew. Yeah.
Yeah. So that whole scene in that sewer was insane, bro.
Yeah.
And what really creeps me out is once it appears, because that was the greatest part. Was that the new actor?
That's Bill Skarsgård. Yeah, from
Okay,
the movies. Yeah.
bro. When he does that twitch towards you, bro, is nasty. I hate it.
Ugh.
When he do the little
Yeah.
quick, oh my
Ugh.
gosh,
He did it in the
Yeah.
movies too, bro. It's fucking
yeah,
weird.
it's nasty. But
Yeah.
that whole scene in that sewer was, oh man, they
Yeah.
they were all off jiggers. They popped the Viking. They popped 3 Vicodin a piece, right?
Yeah. And it
Oh,
didn't matter.
bro,
It
they
did not
went
matter.
down there and they was tweaking, and then all of a sudden they was like, "No, I'm scared."
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, that was my
Rico,
favorite part.
yeah. And I'm gonna come back to that. The reveal, like I said, the first 4 episodes, you never see Pennywise. Like,
Right.
we get the illusion. You see the balloons. You see like all these other like little creatures and stuff. You never see them. It jump off in 5 because the first kid who go missing in the very first scene, and everybody, we never see him actually die. His name is Maddie, I think. You never
Mm.
see him die. So in 5, it's like, oh, he escaped, which already sounded suspect as hell. Well, as soon as he popped up, I'm like, oh, this nigga dead. This ain't him. And he's like, no, he went to in his sleep. He sleeps during the day. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've seen it fuck with people during the daytime. I don't think that's right at all. So, and then he was like, hey, look, I can't go back home. I'd rather go back in the sewers. I'm like, that's a damn lie. You definitely don't want to go back in them sewers. So anyway, they do the scene, bro, where they get down there and they see all the kids they thought they were coming to save, and they all just floating bodies. And that kid, when he get up on that little shit, and it's like a little water pipe, and he starts spinning that shit almost like he doing a motherfucking stripper dance.
Yeah.
And bro, you see his head split open, and you see the kid face on one side, and you see the clown face coming out the back. And when he turned full clown, you like, yo, this shit is
that's gangster.
That shit is gross, bro.
Is gangster.
But Rico, it does bring me to something you and I discussed. Is this the worst military plan in the history of military plans? The fact that they want, their whole thing for being here is they want to catch it and then use him against motherfucking communists in the Cold War. What?
So the best way that I can describe this, right, is that it's based off of the 60s. First off, what fucking technology did we even have in the 60s to even think of some shit like that?
Well, fortunately for them, I don't know how they, they had my man's, that was pretty much being a psychic read and digging into everybody's mind. But the fact that they played off of his childhood early to really dig in how he became so infatuated with this and who everybody is was good, I guess, to tie it in.
You ain't controlling no motherfucking demon, goddammit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he was on.
This has got to be. This is hands down got to be the most stupidest shit that you could ever think of, bro.
Absolutely.
You see a demon and it's just like, oh, okay. So like whatever the fucking prequel was to an F-22 isn't going to stop this. What other arsenal do we have that is going to be like, you know what? It's time to stop a demon. Hello?
Yeah. Cause my thing was been, so you gonna drop him on Cuba and be like, cool, they gonna be so scared that they gonna stop fucking with us. That's cool. So how you gonna get them back?
Yeah,
how do you get them
exactly?
Like, who going in and be like, all right, cool, get back in the cage? What? Who's doing that?
Who's doing that? Nobody.
And is he really killing the adults? He's there to kill kids.
The fuck, Jay? At this point, you're gonna help Cuba's hunger rate.
Oh my God. Jeez Louise.
You only got to feed the adults? Fuck them kids? Cool. I'm having arroz blanco and habichuela negra for the next 3 days, and I'm gonna have plenty of leftovers, and it's gonna be great.
Wow, you are the biggest.
Yeah, the biggest school. Unbelievable. Jeez Louise.
Castro
but
gonna
man,
look at
this-
that and be like, "Yo no sé."
Oh,
God.
God.
So yeah, definitely a flawed plan, you know. But you know, and then, like I said, the show's really good. We found out that Ingrid, unfortunately, is not a nice white lady. She is also, because she lives in Derry, a piece of shit. And turns out she's the daughter of the original Pennywise, the human version anyway. And so I was explaining to Rico, John, that what I think they're going to set up, and I think we're going to see it eventually, is that, you know, it kept scaring people away because, you know, it came down from space and shit and didn't know how to do real forms or whatever.
Right.
And so it's like, damn, I'm trying to get motherfuckers to come close so I can kill them. Everybody's staying away because they freaked out. And he sees, everybody want to watch this clown. And that's why he takes on the clown persona. But anyway, Ingrid turns out to be the clown, the little girl clown we saw in the little flashback scene earlier.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one who's fucking Hank, the black dude. And turns out she a snitch because she the one who calls the police and tips off where they at.
Yep.
So Hank gets away because there's a bus crash. He escapes. He goes to Ingrid. Ingrid takes him to the black lady, Leroy's wife,
Yep.
who's who's a big activist, and clearly the fact that she told them like we going back down to Shreveport. I'm like, you trying to go back down to Louisiana? God damn,
Right.
It's
How more racist?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to go to Louisiana.
No.
If I'm worried about my
No.
safety as a black
Right.
person, but whatever.
Absolutely not.
So they take Hank to the club. In the book, is known as the Black Spot. It's a place where all the black, Air Force men have been given to kind of like relax because they can't drink in the city. They can't go all the racist ass bars and shit like that. So they got their own spot. That's where Hank is at. Ingrid knows this, and so she's the one when Bowers, the police chief, gets fired. It's like, but some lady called in a tip. It's clearly Ingrid.
Yep.
And that's how we get the, as Rico called them, the baby KKK to show up.
Yeah, pretty much.
To kick it off in the next
I can't
episode.
see fucking shit in these masks.
That's real, bro. Like, with all the horror movie masks, I'm like, okay, this is terrible, but all right. But yeah, so that's where, so we definitely headed towards a big massacre. Clearly a whole bunch of people finna die. And yeah, man, that's where we at with it. Would you highly recommend this show?
Highly.
Yeah. It's really good.
The opening intro, Rico, if you haven't started it yet, it's insane and it's addictive. Like, you know how most you can skip over? You probably want to watch this one every single time the episode pops up.
So I definitely tried plot twist. I haven't seen it yet, but I've definitely been trying to like watch either A, snippets, or B, get the rundowns of everything, so I at least have something to go off of. Everything is just happening all at once so fucking fast. But when you watch it from beginning, I think that proves the point of like there's just things in this show that like you cannot skip over, because like if you do, you're gonna have to go backtrack and then like watch another 15 minutes when you should have just been fucking paying attention to the first place. Like the same Game of Thrones where you could skip over like 20 minutes of the show and still be right the fuck where you left off. Like,
no. But the good thing is the intro is an insight to everything that the episodes are. So from start of the intro all the way through, is more than likely what you're gonna see in the episodes.
Oh, so it's foresight.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
foresight. So there are parts of the intro where it could be what scenes that you're gonna see, because they're gonna be parts that are you're gonna identify that, okay, that was in the
Yeah.
intro. Oh, okay, so yeah.
Yeah. No, the intro, the opening credits let you know what parts of Derry are like the primary focuses and where, some of the lore is kind of being built up on,
Mm-hmm.
like even in there you see like the Paul Bunyan statue. Remember from the It movies where the kid was freaked out about the statue and the It clown made it come to life and stuff, like, so they showing a lot of stuff to kind of like give you hints about the history of the mythology. So that's pretty
Right.
good. But yeah, we would
Okay.
highly recommend it. Um, we talked about how the military had a bad plan in it. I also feel like the military is really taking a lot of L's on television lately, because in Stranger Things, I don't know what the military is doing. I just don't get it. But
Yeah.
Gambling on
it,
kids.
yeah, I mean bro. So Stranger Things season 5 kicked off. The first 4 episodes dropped on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We get the next 3 on Christmas, and then the finale comes out on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm
First of all,
3 in.
did you like the first 4 episodes? What were your thoughts overall?
I'm 3 in. I'm 3 in, so I'm not at 4.
Okay. Guess what?
The
Spoiler alert, motherfucker. We about to get spoiled. Go ahead, Rico. What are
the
your thoughts?
Demigorgons are cool as fuck. Who was homeboy that came out with his fingers just looking all fucked up, and he was just like, "I'm the shit, bitch." Yeah, bogus
came in-
ass fingernails.
He came in with the Booker T.
Bro, he literally just walked up on screen and his arm was just like, like.
Wait, you talking the last scene?
Yes.
Oh, that was you talking Vecna, right? The main bad when he
is
rolled
cold
in.
as fuck.
Oh yeah, he definitely got to upgrade. Like it looked almost like he got damn armor. Like it looked like he was wearing a damn face mask almost.
Bro,
I'm like, yo,
yeah.
like, on like some
Okay.
shredder shit. I'm
Bro,
like, okay.
Yeah, bro. I was thinking, I'm like, damn, is this nigga half predator? Like, like straight
Yeah.
up, like his armor looked crazy as shit.
Yeah, you could tell he was like, okay, y'all, 11 whooped my ass last time. I'm done fucking around.
Yeah.
I'm done fucking around with the fuck around.
I caught that L the first go round. That's
You
crazy.
definitely caught that L the first go around. So we're picking up my biggest gripe with the show, just to get it out the way.
Okay.
These motherfuckers are now damn near 30, all right? But they all supposed to be like 16, 17.
Yes.
I just don't understand why. Like, would it have really hurt to say this was 5 years later? Like, why does it only have to be a few months later? Or like a year later? Like, why couldn't it just be like, yo, we've been quarantined. People have learned, because they still going to school and shit. It's like, all right, the military came in, we got walled off. And you know what? People almost damn near forgot that, yeah, we're all prisoners. Why couldn't it be like, all right, cool, now we all adult? Nobody gives a fuck. Like, the school piece don't even matter no more. Like, I don't even care about them being in school.
Nobody cares about school.
Yeah. Like the one scene at the beginning when Dustin gets bullied by the basketball team, I'm like, yo, what the fuck y'all problem is? Like, y'all still care about this? Ain't some other shit going on?
Clearly, we know that's a grown ass man on screen. Just hit him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. Is that, and then it's also like, yo, you still worried about high school politics? You trying to bully niggas? Like, fuck, y'all can't go nowhere. Like, why do you care?
That's
why
why.
wearing a t-shirt. What
That's
the
why.
fuck is going on?
So got to display that anger. Like, I'm mad I can't go nowhere. I'm gonna be. Let's beat his ass real quick. I don't like his shirt.
Like, hey, let's jump him.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Listen, if I was in high school, and you tell me, one, I've seen multiple people I care about die. There's a monster that I know is coming to kill people that I love, and probably me. And I'm stuck and I can't leave. And you roll up on me talking some, why your hat look like that sudden. Like, yo, I'm gonna try everything in my power to fuck you up in your life, bro.
So
Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Like at that point, I'm shooting you, bro. Like if we all gonna die, I'm taking you out first because clearly it's survival of the fittest, and you ain't got the brains to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, that part just really pissed me off. And then of course, after that first episode, because it doesn't matter, we don't even see the bullies again. It's like, of course, because nobody
Right.
gives a fuck about
Nobody
them. We
gives
don't
a fuck
care.
about them.
We don't need them. Get them out of here.
So when it comes to their plan to kidnap my man by essentially drugging him and his family,
Yeah.
like, so you wouldn't
Bill Cosby.
you wouldn't even care about going to jail because, like I say, you can't go nowhere. It's like, man, let's go ahead and just do this. Like they wanna make it all secretive and bring Shorty Doo-Wop in and say, hey, look, just distract them. We gonna drug them, which is that was the funniest part of the other shit for me. I'm like,
I mean, that part was hilarious. I will say 2 things about that. One, so are the adults still like tied up in that barn? Because what happened to them?
right?
And 2, the parents who just let the military come pick up their kid is wild, bro. Like I was sitting like when you see the little girl get picked up and they watching TV and shit, and then she just get on the bus and you don't see like the parents even outside, like, why are you taking her? Thing like, all right, honey, I guess you gotta go.
Hey,
They're interrupting Matlock right now. Let's go.
Right, bye. Have a wonderful time.
All right.
I mean,
what is happening?
I mean, like what? Honestly, like man, we can't do shit against that. They got big ass guns. I'm not trying to end up as a casualty. I know what time it is. Hey man, listen. It's
I mean,
either
you made it trying to end a casualty. So okay, so the military roll up right now, be like, hey, we got to take Paige. You just
No, I'm questioning some shit.
okay. That's all we're saying. Like, you ain't just gonna be like,
but
you ain't at least gonna stand outside and watch her get on the bus. You just gonna be like, all right, cool.
Nah,
She got a backpack. She cool.
But
She good.
hypothetically,
once
if
again,
baby Rico coming out and the government's like, yeah, I need to take him, please, you are doing me a favor. Turn him into the next super soldier and let him go fight for America. It's gonna be Captain Canepa coming in talking about some stars and Canepas.
Man,
we fight for the plátanos.
This man is a family. He is a family man, a man of integrity.
That's all. But yeah, but real quick, because we jumped right into it. Just recap again. We're picking up maybe a year later. We're getting close to the anniversary of when Will got taken in the first season.
Yeah.
Basically, we get the Demogorgons coming back. It takes Mike's sister Holly. When Nancy and 11 go to check it out, 11 goes in. It's cool. Now she's in the Upside Down, but it's fine because Hopper's in there because they've been doing secret missions where Hopper jumps into a convoy truck and goes into the Upside Down with the military, and they're just looking for Vecna. They can't find Vecna at all. They're trying to like map out what's going on down there. So now Hopper and 11 are down there. And the upstairs, we see, the kids trying to figure out what's happening. Again, the Demogorgons coming. We figure out, okay, they're trying to take kids. They turns out Will can control them, I guess. Like now Will has powers. We'll more on that in a second. When the Demogorgon tries to escape, Nancy, Steve, Dustin, and Jonathan decide just to drive the car into the Upside Down. So now they in there too, but they get stuck in some gross ass wall that's like it's made of literal piss and pus. And they stuck in that. So now they're in the Upside Down too. Because again, it can't be Stranger Things unless everybody gets separated. So now they in there. So now they in the Upside Down, and we got the other motherfuckers upstairs. They come up with this plan to get the piece of shit kid Derek Turnbow, who was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like he's just a dickhead, but he's fantastic. Like he just don't give a fuck about nobody, none of their concerns.
That's
and
that's
I
and
loved
that's
it.
why they had to drug this motherfucker.
Yeah. And then so he joins them and is like, okay, they're gonna try to get the kids to help them escape. It don't work out. The Demogorgons pop up. Vecna shows up, wrecks everybody. Will, through the power of understanding, and I'm not trying to be insensitive, and the power of understanding being gay, unlocks his powers. That's what happens. Because he has a conversation.
It sounds
It
so...
sounds worse than it is. Like I probably should frame it better. That's on me. I'm gonna take full responsibility. But we have see him. He has a conversation with Robin, who is gay in the show,
Right.
and we know Will's gay. And he's like, "How do you know?" He's like, eventually I learned to just believe in myself and find the power within, and that's what he does to unlock, his abilities. So I guess we're saying that when he first got caught and was kind of like in the hive mind, he got some of the Vecna powers in him. Shoulder shrug, and so he has
Right.
powers. In the Upside Down, there's a military base that got built in there. I don't know how they built a whole military base in the Upside Down and didn't get killed, but they built the whole whole base down there. And when Hopper and 11 get in there, they run into our Sarah Connor, Linda Hamilton, who's
Sarah
that's who it
Connor.
is.
Yeah.
And she, I mean, Hopper beats her, and
Yeah, pretty much.
And then they find out that they've been keeping the girl from season 2, the part of the show that everybody hated the most, prisoner. Cause remember in season 2, when 11 like goes to Detroit or some shit, right? She go to Detroit or Chicago or some shit. I think she went to Detroit.
Yeah.
And she
Hold
runs
on.
into another girl with powers. And like they doing crimes and shit. And it's like 2 or 3 episodes. And then she like leaves them because she's like, I don't want to hurt nobody. And she goes back. It was like the worst thing ever. And then they never went back to them again. But surprise, motherfucker, because that's the girl who they hadn't. So now they got 3 people with powers, basically. Now it's Will, 11, and the girl from season 2. Which makes me think like, well, they easily gonna win. Like they got 3 people with powers now. How can they not win?
Right.
But I'm pretty sure some dumb shit gonna happen. But
Of course.
But yeah, and that's pretty much what's going on this season. Vecna gets all the kids, by the way. So all the kids, he has all the kids he needs to fill out his plan. So we'll see what goes on. And yeah.
What's up with these shows and having to deal with children? I got questions in life.
I mean, I think people are seeing that kids, this is again probably a bigger conversation for a different episode. I did read this one article about how Hollywood is now pivoting towards making more kid movies because honestly, that's what's selling, bro. Like if you look at it, Zootopia came out a week ago. Oh, it came out on Thanksgiving. Yeah, a week ago, so ago.
Yeah.
And it's like already finna be like it's gonna end up being the #1 grossing movie of the year. Minecraft came out earlier this year, made buku dollars. Think about when Super Mario Bros. Came out, when they did the
Wreck-It
spinoff
Ralph.
from Minions. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph. Like, bro, all the Inside Out 2 last year made almost $2 billion. Like, kids, adults, we are not apparently going to the movies to see stuff, which, if you want to be honest, think about some conversations, John, you and me have had recently where it's like, oh man, this movie look good, you gonna see it, and you're like, well, unless I can go see it for free, I'm just gonna wait till it come on streaming.
Right.
Not to throw shots, but that's just how I think that's the mentality of a lot of adults. If you're gonna pay to see it, it's usually because your kid really want to go see it. Wicked. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that kids are into. And if we look at the trend, we're watching Stranger Things. I mean, yeah, it's good, but also because we started watching when we were a little bit younger.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the It stuff is like, yeah, you're seeing kids on screen, and I think that that's just where Hollywood is right now.
Okay.
So what the common ground is that we much rather see kids get their ass whooped over adults because it
Yes.
is apparently
Yes.
beating motherfuckers to a bloody pulp and then some. And then these kids, the
And
Stranger
eating
Things, who
children.
are and eating children, just
Yes.
Listen,
fuck them kids.
I've seen too many shows and movies in my life where there's a kid in it just to be annoying and like make mistakes, and the whole time I'm just like, I hope they die. Like, oh, you left the
No,
door.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like think about the first Purge movie. There should be no movie because Ethan Hawke did the right thing. He got the security system, the house locked down, they safe, everybody in the crib. What happens? The little dumbass boy, oh no, I feel bad about so-and-so being out there, opens the thing, let him in, and now everybody try to get into your spot and kill you. Like
Yep.
this is your fault. Like you made this happen because you didn't just go in your room and sit down like you were told. And
Yep.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah, I do
how
think there's a
many
perverse thing about that. Go ahead, Rico.
how many examples do we have of kids being in movies and they don't actually like show the I guess like the best way we can describe it is right, like you have a murderer coming up to a kid and it's just like you don't necessarily see the kid die on screen, you just see like a blood splatter that like in like it basically says that the murderer killed the kid. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck that. I want to see the whole thing. Fold that motherfucker
Well,
like how you remember
well,
Freddy
you gotta
versus
watch.
Jason?
You gotta watch Welcome to Derry, then, sir, because you get
It-
all of that.
Look, do you remember in Freddy versus Jason when dude was on the fucking pull-out bed and then Jason literally folded him backwards in half?
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
what I want to see happening to kids in movies and TV shows, bro. Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason to seclude them. You're gonna put them on. If you're gonna put them on the show as kids, you should probably let them die as kids. Like, it's entertaining because
Yeah.
it's like, oh fuck, it's a new like jump factor. Like, wow,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting them to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah. In screenwriting terms, it's raising the stakes, right? Like
100%.
if you think the kids are safe just because they're kids, then for the audience, it's like, okay, well, I don't really care about them because they're gonna make it. But if you start seeing kids die, and it's like, okay, well, I need to pay attention to everything because they could also get it just as much as
The adults.
the 18-year-old or the racist older man or whatever. So yeah. But yeah, I'm sure Stranger Things is gonna be a huge hit for Netflix as it always has been.
Yep.
Which is helpful because Netflix needs all the bank it can. Because
Oh
it
my
just
god.
bought Warner Brothers Discovery for over $80 billion with a B.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people freaking out about it. It's something we speculated about on this show. Man, how we feel about Netflix now owning, well, again, once everything goes through, owning Warner Brothers.
It's gonna be more money, and they're gonna have a little bit more freedom to do and put stuff wherever, right? Like I said, it doesn't change anything. It's now now you got HBO Max, you got all this other stuff. You just got your hand in everything that was making money. Now it's under your umbrella.
I'm not a fan of this. I'm not gonna lie. I much rather would have gone to like I think B brought it up either at Apple or an Amazon. Um, I don't want there to be privatization of specific DC parts.
Okay.
Like once like
Yeah.
that, once they start inevitably wind up, rolling DC into like Netflix, because we know that's going to be a huge hit. First off, DC's already in the fucking dog water, right? Like ain't nothing really popping off with DC right now. You have to rebrand. And then if you are going to rebrand DC, I really hope that they focus more on actually providing good content for DC, because as much as I love Marvel, I would love for there to be just as much representation for DC as there is Marvel. So
Sure.
I would love for them to focus more on the rebranding of DC than the privatization or trying to get the most money before they start doing the rebrand.
That's
So
fair.
that's going to be one of
Okay.
my bigger concerns about it. At least I know if it would have went to Amazon or Apple, both speaking on both of them, their production quality for almost everything they put out, almost everything is relatively really good.
I
Yeah.
mean,
The
yeah.
Apple shows and movies have been, well, the shows more than the movies, but their shows have
Yeah.
been spectacular. Like they're,
Yeah. So
yeah, I have no notes on the shows on Apple.
it's Netflix is hit or miss. You get for every 5 good, I want to say for like every 3 to 4 good, you probably get like 5 bad. What the fuck am I watching on Netflix? And
Well, that was like a running joke, right, Rico? Like, if you
Mhm.
want to be somebody in Hollywood, you can just sell it to Netflix. Remember Rick and Morty had an episode where like Morty went to go pitch the idea to Netflix, and then he started like realizing like, oh, this kind of
No, it's
sucks. And they're like, oh, if you think you're doing wrong, you're killing it. Keep going. We don't
right,
want
right.
it.
I don't want that to be the actual joke for DC. Like that's or for Warner
Mhm.
Brothers in general,
Yeah,
because Warner Brothers has a lot of good shit, whether it be new or old, that they can explore, and I don't want it to just flop on its face. I don't want it
fair.
just to be a name grab and then not do anything with it.
Okay,
No, I think
John.
they'll do good work with it. Because it gives them a lot more freedom to with Netflix you can do a little bit more, right? It's flexible. So I don't think DC will be in a bad spot just by coming to Netflix or being
Yeah,
under that umbrella.
I do wonder. Let's focus on the DC part of it. Obviously, we'll cover more about this story as more details come out later on, but I think one of the things that I would be concerned about is whether or not James Gunn is going to stick around. Like, I don't
Mm,
think that that's a given. You know what I mean? Like, when he went to HBO or Warner Brothers rather, it was because he knew and had a partnership with the other executive who's going to Warner Brothers, right? Like they had a partnership, they worked together, and I think he knew like, okay, I'm going to be the Kevin Feige for DC, and basically whatever I want to make, I got the ear of the big man and blah blah blah. That's not the case in Netflix. Again, I don't know what his
yeah.
relationship is like with Ted Sarandos, who owns Netflix, but if he goes there and what happens when they start telling him like, we don't know if you should do like another season of Creature Commandos. That didn't seem like it was that popular on Max, or, you know, well, I think we're good on Peacemaker, or, like, can you just do like a new Superman movie instead? Like, we don't need to do all these spin-offs or offshoots. And if he doesn't want to do that, like, what happens then? Because I don't know if they can survive another reboot. I mean, that maybe sounds
No.
over dramatic. You know what I
They
mean?
can't.
But it would, at that point, it's like, okay, well, you might as well just focus on doing how it was before they tried to do a Connect Universe. If you get somebody good who got some good Batman stories, make some Batman movies. If you got some good Superman stories, make some Superman stories. But it ain't gonna connect anymore. But yeah, so we'll
I'd
see how
rather
that
see
plays
that
out.
before another reboot. 100%. Because how many fucking
Yeah.
Supermans are you gonna cast before we like? Oh, I actually like this one. We had a good one,
Or how
Yeah.
many
and
Batman movies are you gonna do?
how many?
That's
Yeah, how many fucking different Batmans are we gonna do? Like we got
Well, think about
Christian.
it. We're definitely gonna have, yeah. Go ahead,
We
Richie.
had Christian, Robert Pattinson, Ben. And that's just from early 2000s and up.
George Clooney.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Like,
90s. You could George Clooney, Val Kilmer, Michael Keaton, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But then going forward, I mean, think about it, we're going to have another Batman because Robert Pattinson isn't playing Batman in the DCU. They already said that. Like they're coming up
yeah,
with they said this is like an Elseworld story, the Batman. So there's going to be a new Batman. And
there's
like if
gonna be
I'm
a new Joker.
yeah, yeah. And if I'm someone from Netflix or like I said, new real, like they're going to have to tell some of these stories again. It's going to be like, so everybody seemed to like the Batman, so why do we need another Batman? And then he got
Right.
to explain like, well, that's in a different universe, and da da da. And then be like, so we can't just get Robert Pattinson to do it? And be like, no, that doesn't work with what we're trying to do. Like, we want him to have a son. It's like, because remember they want Damian to be the Robin in this DCU, and it's like, oh, okay. Like,
Well, why though?
it just seems like, yeah, it's just a lot more finagling that he'll have to work out. So
Yeah.
again, something to keep our eyes on in terms of how that's all going to play out. But Netflix, man, you know, making big moves. I do think you can still watch Mortal Kombat on there, which, on a sad note, well, we're really ending this on a downer.
Right.
But
Man.
I mean, listen, man, I can only work with what I got. You know, what do you want me to do? But this past week we did lose Japanese actor and film producer Carrie. Forgive me if I butcher it. Hiroyuki Tagawa.
Mm-hmm.
He played Shang Tsung in the Mortal Kombat franchise. Growing up, obviously, he did a whole lot of other films. Like, you know, we know him and mostly talk about him from Mortal Kombat stuff because, you know, this is the Geeking Outside the Box podcast. However, had a big career before that, you know,
Oh
and appeared
man.
in a lot of movies from Big Trouble in Little China,
Oh yeah.
Last Emperor, which is on the AFI Top 100. You know,
Showdown in Little Tokyo.
yeah, exactly.
Johnny
You know,
Tsunami.
mm-hmm.
American Me.
Yeah, he was in Pearl Harbor. He was in the Planet of the Apes movies. He did
Memories of a
Elektra.
Geisha.
Yeah, so you know he's done a lot. You know, so I don't want us to, you know, people to think we're just trying to like pigeonhole like, oh yeah, he's just a Mortal Kombat guy. So a very accomplished man in the film industry.
Mm-hmm.
So RIP to him. I don't know who's playing the character now. I forget, but what? Yeah,
No, go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
But
figure
I
it out.
guess, yeah, I guess just to try to make it somewhat positive, when we think about him in Mortal Kombat, do we think that these new Mortal Kombat movies can ever outdo the ones from the 90s?
Yes.
He-
Yes. Yes. If anybody
So-
tells me that original one from the 90s was better than anything they're doing now, I'm going to assume that they're on drugs.
Wow.
Well,
They're in
given
the
that I'm
upside down.
sick, I am actually on drugs. So I'm gonna say for comedic value, no.
What?
Yeah.
For comedic value, I'm gonna say no. Johnny can only carry the new series so far.
What? You think
Come
the
on,
OG?
bro.
You telling me that rating was better than the rating we're dealing with now?
No, absolutely not. If
That's
you're
the
looking at it from an
100%.
actual, if you are looking at it from a pure, like, I enjoyed this movie, then yes, the new Mortal Kombat are 1,000 times better than what they did in
Yes.
93 and 94, right?
Yes.
Or 94, 95, 91, 95, whatever the fuck. It was the early 90s.
Yeah.
However, when Shang Tsung is standing there talking about something, your soul is mine. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
come on, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's fucking
Oh, yeah.
hilarious. Like, fucking,
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
fucking Raiden does a jump, and all you do here is a
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Oh
Like, the
my
comedic value to go behind it is fucking hilarious, dude. Like,
No, it was.
you're not beating it from a laughing standpoint.
No, it was.
My
it was
powers are
hilarious.
dwindling in Outworld. Come on, bro. You're the fucking god of thunder. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, it was nasty, but like from the comedic standpoint, yes, it was funnier.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, when we saw it, we were teenagers, you know, kids and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was nostalgic, man. It hit different. And then now you're looking at a new Mortal Kombat and comparing to this old one. I mean, that's my only gripe with and that was my only gripe when I initially saw it. I'm like, they got this man to play Raiden, the God of Thunder. Like,
Yeah.
if you're
I
gonna get
think
me close
casting
to a
wise, yeah.
character, get me close. Get the actual people
Yeah.
who did the framework for the game. Like, get me those people. Like, but no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think, obviously it's a different world, right? Like obviously the money that's going into it now, the visual effects alone are gonna make whatever we see look visually better.
Yes.
Um, yeah. Well, I mean, all right, this is how we'll end the show. What's one thing you're hoping for in this new movie?
We get more of Scorpion.
I
Mm.
think I'm pretty sure that's a given on Scorpion. I want to see. I don't want to see us in Kankakee again. Um, I hope we get some good iconic characters, like maybe an introduction to Shinnok or Quan Chi, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Quan Chi would be fucking dope. Quan
Right,
Chi plays a
because
huge role in a lot of the story.
yes, because you're gonna maybe kill off Shang Tsung's character, right? Because you got Shao Kahn. I hope we go through that and then lean it into what's next, and like I said, Shang-Chi and Shinnok. I know I ain't gotta say his name like that, but I'm gonna say it like that. I'm hoping
We're
we get a better assortment of characters.
we're past the Outer World Shao Kahn era, right?
No, we're in it.
Or
We're in it.
are we
We're in
about
it.
to go? We're about to go back in it. Okay, so they're
Yeah, I think I'm
rebooting
about to
Shao
go
Kahn
there.
entirely.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, bet.
Right. 'Cause remember, technically, the tournament hadn't started yet.
correct. They were just gathering people up.
It was gathering people and they just
Yeah,
tried to
yeah,
jump
yeah,
them.
yeah. But because I know that because I remember in like the Mortal Kombat games, they have different Khans, right? Like they have Shao Kahn and then they had Kotal Khan, which was like
Kotal
his
Khan.
ancestor.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out where like relatively would we be in the timeline from like movie to video game, but it seems like we're just right back at square one.
Yeah, we're
Like
we're
it's a
in the
full
outer
on
world.
reboot.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, we
Oh, that
once
means
we
we're
get
gonna
the
get
tournament,
Sindel.
once we get the tournament, we'll get those characters in. But if they're trying to take it into and tie it into lore, then yeah, we'll have to go through the tournament Shao Kahn, then we'll have to get Shinnok, and then we'll have to go into Kotal Khan. Hopefully they'll give us some of those babalities and friendships and brutalities that the popular ones that we like, right? So
Yeah. Punching
I agree with
motherfuckers
that.
off of the top of the bridge and then they land in the pile of spikes type shit.
absolutely. Or in the pool,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
we
you hear
gotta
a
see
little
some of that.
Oh yeah.
Stevie.
The acid pool.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. All right, man. Good episode, fellas. We really hope you liked it. Let us know what you're looking forward to in the next Mortal Kombat. Tell us your thoughts on Netflix. Their big deal, Warner Brothers, Stranger Things, Welcome to Derry.
Yeah.
The plan is definitely to have one more episode before the new year. So
And
we'll
hopefully
come back
the
with like
other
our year-end spectacular.
and then
Yeah,
we'll have
go ahead.
Brendan on this one, on the next one, hopefully. He was a little indisposed this week.
It's a
But
flaccid yes.
Mhm. Yeah, maybe we'll see.
A fucking flaccid yes, bro.
Maybe he will. Maybe he won't.
Fuck, I forgot that was a
It's a-
thing.
It's a flaccid yes at the moment. But
if not,
man,
we'll have a stand-in.
yeah. Hit us up on X at GeekingOTB. Follow our YouTube channel. Follow us on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get podcasts. Being your host LB, my boys Rico and John. We'll catch you all again next time.
Doses.
Deuce.